Something feminism is very guilty.
On your hair, that is
Not too much.
Why do it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's my money. It's not too much.
Why do it?
It's my money. It's my money.
All right, let's test it out. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me. Let's see if we can hear the content. All right, we good money. Looking to me the $15 live stream goal to stay on 2 hours tonight. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's look at a couple of minutes of this and then we'll get into what I was trying to get into. Hit the like button. The more you like, the more people come in.
In 1968, Shirley Chisholm did the impossible. She became the first black woman elected to the United States Congress. In 1972, she shattered another barrier, becoming the first black candidate for a major party's presidential nomination. She was a pioneer, an icon of strength and intelligence, a woman who made history. But behind that history was a private struggle, a dynamic with her husband, Conrad Chisholm, that the new film Shirley puts on full display. And this dynamic holds a devastating key to understanding a modern crisis, why relationships are failing, and why a painful stereotype about black women persists. To understand that key, you first have to hear the modern complaint.
We need to talk about an elephant in the room. And that's all these black men out here in the public sphere who clearly don't like black women. Exhibit A, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, let's see. Here's the conversation that they won't have in the mainstream. Could it be possible that these men have a justified reason to not like black women? Can we have that conversation? Are there some things not to like about the majority of black women? See, those are the type of nuanced conversations they're not going to have in the mainstream.
And y'all already see me talk about Shannon Sharpe and plenty of others. Every week, it seems like there's another clip, another hot take that's really just another opportunity to punch down on black women.
So it can't be that they're just giving honest takes on these clips. Like, so we're going to just completely forget about what the clip said, what their commentary on the clips were, and we're just going to just put it in the box of, oh, you just wanted to hate on black women. We're not going to address the ridiculousness of what was probably said in those clips and how morally wrong it probably was. This is just another way for black women to not take accountability. That's the number one way black women, block accountability. If you criticize anything they do or say, you hate black women. It's just one of the stereotypical ways that really women in general avoid accountability. If you criticize a woman for anything she does or says, you hate women. That is some low IQ shit, man. It really is. Same thing as, oh, if you criticize anything a black person ever does or says, you hate black people. That shit is so fucking stupid, man. It's frustrating.
That's really just another opportunity to punch down on black women. And I'm frankly sick of it. Maybe some of them got rejected by a black girl they liked in middle school.
More simple fucking arguments. So, this is crazy. So not only are we going to neglect what was said in these clips, well, see, the whole premise of what she's saying is based on assumptions and ignorance. Because before we can even go down this path with her, we have to assume that what she said initially was true, that, Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith hate black women or don't like black women. Please substantiate these claims. Having something critical to say about somebody who happens to be black doesn't mean you hate black people. Or if you say something critical about a black woman, any black woman, you hate black women. Your claims are absurd. Oh boy. And then we got to go to the whole who hurt you. See, this completely negates, well, how can I put it? We're not actually criticizing the arguments. We haven't heard the arguments. Think about how stagnant society would be if on all the issues that can be debated or that we have discussion about, we can just say, if we criticize capitalism, oh, you just hate money. Conversation over. Like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. That's like in a specific district, all the bus drivers keep crashing the school buses. And then, at the parent meeting, at the parent meeting or whatever you call it, PTA, they like, what the fuck? Why the bus drivers keep crashing buses with our kids on it? 10 accidents that happened last week. Oh, you hate bus drivers. End of discussion. Imagine where we would be in society if you literally couldn't criticize anyone for anything, or you hate that group. The fucking bridges keep falling. You hate construction workers. Skyscrapers are falling out the sky. You hate architects. Planes are crashing. 20 planes are crashing a day. You hate pilots. End of discussion. This shit is stupid, bruh.
Maybe some of them got rejected by a black girl they liked in middle school. or high school. Maybe their mama didn't hug them hard enough. Maybe they've spent their adult lives chasing white validation. Whatever it is, a lot of them are living out loud their self-hatred, and it's time we stop pretending not to see it.
This is the loud public conversation we hear today. It's often framed as self-hatred. But what if that's a surface level explanation? What if the root cause is something deeper, something about purpose and partnership that we can see clearly in the story of Shirley and Conrad Chisholm? What if the real issue is a fundamental clash of purposes? This isn't a diss video. This is an autopsy of a modern relationship crisis, and our primary evidence is the story of a political icon. Big shout out to Dr. T. Hassan Johnson for this video topic request. Make sure you check out his channel. Keep up the good work, sir. Quick note, to give you the best experience without copyright interruptions, our full uncut content is available on Patreon. Commanding. Every mission, she's moving, she's talking, she's planning, strategizing, pushing, insisting, commanding. Every room she walks into, she's already 3 steps ahead of everyone else. People tell her no, and she treats it like background noise. This is not a passive woman. This is a disagreeable woman. And in psychology, disagreeable doesn't mean rude or hostile. It means driven, assertive, unafraid of conflict, wired for leadership. And the movie nails this.
There is no good reason for you to appoint me to the Agricultural Committee. I represent the 12th District of New York City.
You will take the assignment you're given and
jobs
not make
and
a
fair
fuss.
housing,
When
and
you
that's
earn
why they
some
voted me
seniority,
in.
we'll talk about
Seniority? I don't want to hear about seniority, John. If you want me to fight you on this, I'll fight you.
You are not going to fight anyone. I am Speaker of the House. I decide who sits where, and you better fall in line, or you're going to kill your career before it even gets started. Andrew, here.
You see her knocking on doors that were never supposed to open for her. You see her challenging the political machine. You see her refusing to shrink herself just to make other people comfortable. She is operating with the kind of intensity that makes history, but also requires a certain kind of personality. A masculine coded personality, not male, masculine, focused, relentless, dominant, forward-moving, unafraid of confrontation, unapologetically mission first. These are the traits that let her become the first in rooms that didn't want her there. The traits that let her go toe-to-toe with men who underestimated her. The traits that made her a political force and a cultural disruptor.
And after I taught Shirley all that, she turns around and runs against me for president of my own league.
You still work with her? You forgive her?
Nothing to forgive.
And shout out to sis. You know, she made history. She had balls, so to speak. But see, and I can give her props for that. I can give her props for accomplishing something that was hard to do, breaking down barriers, yada, 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 yada. But from a romantic standpoint, fuck no. I probably wouldn't want to share an elevator with her. Well, that's 2 different issues if I would want to share an elevator with her. But yeah, as far as like a romantic interest, I think most men would say fuck no. Because the same characteristics that made her a legendary woman would make her a horrible spouse. The same traits that made her a legendary woman in Congress or whatever would make her a horrible wife. Disagreeable, combative, etc., etc. Don't take no for an answer. Um, and of course, this movie got greenlit. It's pushing female empowerment. But as y'all know, I'm against female empowerment. Um, so honestly, this is gonna sound fucked up, but I would have preferred a black man knock down this barrier, not a black woman. I'm not hating on her, and I salute her for everything she accomplished. But just knowing what I know now, I just can't support any type of female empowerment. Really, almost on any. I ain't gonna say on any level, but generally speaking, yeah, I just can't support any type of female empowerment.
round it runs against me for president of my own league.
You still work with her? You forgive her?
Nothing to...
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's get the likes up. The new channel is up. Let's talk about the new channel a little bit.
The only reason you're
Oh shit. Let's talk about the new channel. New channel. If I could find it. Here we go. So 4 videos dropped so far. And we're looking at 142 views, 73 views, 59 views, 35 views. Now, granted, these are my first 4 videos, but I'm not feeling hopeful. I'm not feeling hopeful. We'll see. We'll see. It's not going to take long for me to see if this is going to get any type of traction whatsoever. My impressions are way down. But granted, I just started the channel. I'm not rushing that quick. I plan on, my goal is to at least post for 6 months to see what happens. I'm dedicating myself, even if they only get less than 100 views for 6 months. My goal is to post for 6 months. But okay, we'll do Spirit. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you haven't already, go subscribe to the new channel. Be sure to like and comment every video and try to watch at a little bit more than half of the video. I really need my diehards support. You know what I mean? I feel like I got at least, I get it. People are busy. People don't see certain notifications. But yeah, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, please subscribe to this channel and try to go out of your way to like and comment on every video. I drop a video I'm going to be dropping a video 6 days a week. So if you can get it in your daily routine to watch the Dayton Dysfunctions video, they're only going to be once I get monetized, I'm only going to make them 8, 9, 10 minutes max. So yeah, if you can make it part of your daily routine, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, the whole 9.
Learned at 50 that I wish I learned at 30.
Okay, the question was, what did I learn at 50 that I wish I would have learned at 30? What type of answer would a woman give? Look at that.
I do feel it's kicked in a little bit more than when I was in my 20s, but I want it to kick into overdrive.
No. I figured it out.
So AKA I'm masculine now. You know, what I would learn in my 30s or what I would teach my 30-year-old self now is don't give a fuck. That's such a masculine, just kind of negative perspective. This is so off-putting and the opposite of femininity. That's the last thing we need in society. A bunch of women who don't give a fuck.
Figured it out. Listen to this. This is real that I'm spitting here. I figured it out. God gives you enough to give until you get to 50. And when you get to 50, you've run out.
This actually reminds me of something. I wanted to bring this up, and this goes for men and women. This goes for humans. Yeah, when people get older, when people get older, they lose their patience and they kind of get in this mode of I don't give a fuck and I'm checking everybody over every little thing. And people kind of just say like, uh, I don't want to say they're giving up. They're not giving up, but they just become worse people. I mean, walking around not giving a fuck and not having patience with people and stuff like that. I mean, it sounds like a shitty human. It is a shitty human. So yeah, I would encourage the people listening to me, don't become a shitty human with age. Care more about kindness, compassion, patience, etc. as you age. I mean, yeah, you're getting closer to seeing God. You don't want to be the worst person you ever been the 2 or 3 decades before you meet God, right? Yeah, try to become a better person with age, not a worse person with age. That's my message.
Any people in here fit?
And it's
I
so
don't. Any people in here fit?
and it's
I
so
don't.
happy.
I'm the oldest in this room. Thank you. Do you give a about anything?
No, she don't.
I don't
I know her for a long
care.
time. She don't care about
I
nothing.
really don't care. No, I
Granted, the
You want to be around people who just I don't care about nothing. I don't give a fuck about nothing. That don't even sound like the type of people you would want to be around, do it? I don't want to be around people who don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about who I'm rude to. Cause see, when women say that, they're specifically talking about that. Well, look, the game's over for them. Their whole, hype was looks and beauty. So once that's over, what is left for them to give a fuck about? They don't got character. They never did. So now that I can't play the looks and sex symbol game no more, fuck it. What's the point of even living? I don't give a fuck about nothing no more. If I can't be a hot piece of fuck meat. And I think, do Taraji P. Henson, I think she got a son, but he moved on with his life. So she's empty nester. She don't got anything to care about or care for. So that's where the whole I don't give a fuck it. I don't care who I piss off. I'm dogging everybody. Fuck everything. Just bitter, horrible people. That's the destination for most women. Just end up being a bitter, horrible person. It's fucked up.
wall. When you sitting around, you 50 plus, you starting to look bad. Shout out to Taraji. She used to be a pretty woman. I mean, she ain't aging so gracefully. And now they're like, man, you should have been married because your husband can respect you aging not so gracefully. But not the open date market has no sympathy. They don't care if you have any medical issues or whatever the case is. It's the open dating market. They are accepting you at face value. They're looking at you and judging you accordingly. They're not asking any questions. That's the part when y'all present yourselves, y'all be like, look, I want to explain the item. We don't need you to explain anything. Present the item and we gonna slide it. No, let me tell you about what it comes with.
But yeah, they claim to be so happy single. I'm enjoying my peace and this and that. Well, okay, you're enjoying your peace, but your whole demeanor is I don't give a fuck about nothing. That don't sound peaceful. That don't seem like your chakra is in tune. That don't seem like you projecting love and light. You know what I mean? They're fucking horrible, man.
The features, the nostalgic, the history, we don't care.
What it do now?
your 40s you'll say
She's numb.
like you know in your 40s you'll say it, but you
Yeah.
still kind of care. When you get 50, I don't give a oh
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
When you get 50, I don't give a.
Oh my God.
I mean, I really don't.
What's a green flag that you maybe passed up in your 20s that now you're like, oh, this is a go?
I'm from DC, so.
Yeah, I think she said that should give you a hint. I think I used to find myself into aloof people when it's like you think that makes them interesting, but it's like no, they just don't have anything going on, you know. But you think it's unique.
No, I like the bad boys.
Wow,
I was bad boys.
Wow,
I was into them.
I feel like the bad boys always was liking me, and I'm like, I don't want to go to the trap house again. You know, I did a few times, and it's like it's boring in there.
Okay, so I wasn't liking the bad boys. The bad boys was liking me, and so was the fucking nerd with the fucking cleft palate and the fucking bifocals. But you didn't find yourself in his house. So miss me with the shit of once again women not taking accountability. Oh, I ain't like them. They like me, so that's how they manipulated me to meet them at the trap house. No, the fuck they didn't. Because the nice guy couldn't manipulate you to come see his Star Wars collection. So shut the fuck up. You wanted to do it.
You know, I did a few times, and it's like it's boring in there.
Yeah, well, the
Y'all
trap
not
house
doing
is
it
where
behind
you can
out.
find me.
At 50 years old, do dudes at the trap house want to fuck old Taraji P. Henson in a fucking suit jacket, making that face when she come? That face right now she got on the screen. What up, T. Orlando? You tapping this, T. Orlando? You tapping the 50-year-old Taraji P. Henson?
Yeah, I bet.
No bread, no water, just meat.
I think she's still stuck in character. She's still Yvette from Baby Boy. All right. She never broke out of that role. So she's sitting here just wanting toxic hunching. Yeah, I like them bad guys, you know, like Jody and them. Yeah, she said you can find me in a trap house in an after hour spot at 50-something years old. This is the culture.
Fellas, understand what you are seeing here. It ain't got nothing to do with the trap house. What have we learned?
So, T. Orlando, I was looking at an interview from the rapper The Game, and he was talking about like how he's starting to feel bad about just running through hoes. He said, especially women over 30, because like, oh, she done been through so much, and I'm just another toxic guy on her resume. And she really thought we had something, and I hurt her feelings, and I'm crushing women and crushing their spirit by just having one night stands to the point where he said it's making them struggle to sleep. So, T. Orlando, do you ever struggle to sleep by being a whoremonger? Does it ever fuck with your spirit, T. Orlando? Or even this 22-year-old that you're fucking now? Do you feel bad about the fact that she's probably fucking on you, wanting something to come from it, and you know that nothing is gonna come from it? You're not taking any accountability from her, but still, you're the older man. You're supposed to be the mature man. Help guide her, keep her on the right track.
The violent street pharmacist Nug Nug, he displays masculinity and dominance, even if it's fabricated. That's what turns them on. Prison Nug, all that. They display some kind of masculine energy, and they sisters will take it however it comes. So men and a desirable hunch. Look, you catch Taraji at some bar and
Oh my goodness, T. Orlando, you're a monster. God's gonna ask you about this. So The 22 or T Orlando says the 22-year-old definitely wants to get wifed and taken care of, but I'm just gonna have fun for a couple of months and move on. Well, does she know that? Because I will say, T Orlando, it is immoral if you're playing some type of game and not letting these women know up front, like, look, I ain't looking for nothing serious. Because if they sign up for it after that, then somewhat your conscience is clear. But if you're like leading them on or just playing games or selling them dreams, then technically that is immoral. And I think God will put belt to ass for that type of debauchery.
Desirable hunch. Look, you catch Taraji at some bar and you got that edge to you, and you let her know that the probability of her of getting to her little, her ecstasy moment, when y'all get in the sheets, she gonna be like, she got to heavily consider it. These women would not turn down the chance at the big O. They won't.
See, and here's the thing: even if you were gonna feel sorry for Taraji P Henson, you can't because she's not gonna do anything but ruin any man she gets involved with's life. You know what I mean? And not even on purpose, but it's just who she is at this point. Well, I mean, the 22-year-old should know better. Somebody should have taught her. I don't know if they did or not, but should have taught her not to give her pussy away without commitment. So yeah, if she's 22 fucking some 46-year-old man, I mean, yeah, she's probably been gone a long time.
That's what it's all about. That's why she said, catch me in the trap house. That ninja gonna hunch me raw and rough.
I love that song. Well, I was young and dumb. I grew up,
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
You didn't grow up. You just said you could catch me in the trap house, like right now. You said it in current tense, not past tense. Like you could have caught me in the trap house back then. No, she's still getting caught in the trap house now. There's some hood niggas that are still fuck on Taraji P Henson and brag to his friends about it. She gonna cake him. She gonna lace his pockets too. Buy him a quarter brick.
I love that song. Well, I was young and dumb. I grew up,
yeah, no, yeah. I mean, our tastes change. I was seeing an interview with Sierra where she's like, the palette changes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
As you get older, you want different things out of life.
You want.
Oh yeah, now that your pussy has been ran through and you already had your thrills, and the guys you want don't want you now anyway. Of course, yeah. Now your palate conveniently changed. The fuck out of here. Your palate didn't change. Well, you may have realized like, okay, the Pookie who fucked me right and showed me dominance ain't gonna be the guy to marry me and I could have a fairy tale with. So my palate didn't change. They're so full of it.
A different thing.
And here we go. Another shot at Russell Wilson. He gonna say, I listened to that interview with Sierra, and Sierra said the palate changes as you get older. Sierra said, yeah, I wanted Future when I was young. Future and Bow Wow and 50 Cent and all them guys was blowing my back out. But now I like Russ. My palate changed. Sierra said, my palate changed. Now I want to simp. I used to like them bad boys. I used to like the trap spot. Not so much anymore.
If you, yeah, if you know what, I can't stand this. If y'all brave enough, brothers, and y'all want to deal with a sister that's done reformed her palate, I dare you to say, what did you like about the trap boys, the trap? Since they so free, we're letting you know that's where they used to be. No more. Say, well, I want some context. What am I getting into? What is it, that was there that was alluring? And as if she tell the truth. Oh, the fast life, the excitement, the danger, the wild circus, freaky circus Soleil hunch.
Excuse me. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the danger. Like I said, it's the masculinity, it's the dominance, it's the great sex, the excitement. There's nothing boring about a nigga who might get popped while we out on a date. Ain't nothing boring about that.
Wild circus, freaky circus Soleil hunching. Yeah, that's what I liked. And then keep asking, say, well, when it comes to sexual intimacy, do you like the roughneck way better or the soft beta kind better? And see what kind of sweet lies she tell you.
Yeah.
I love Whoopi's quote when she said, I don't want somebody in my house. I relate to that. I don't want nobody in my damn house. either.
Baby, listen to me.
Here we go. I don't want nobody in my house. Look, by the time a woman has her own house that she bought for herself, look, it's been over for a long time. That's the nail in the coffin, like I always say. When a woman buy her own house, that's pretty much solidified that she's never gonna be in a relationship that lasts for years. I'm about to go. Hold on, I'm about to AI it. I didn't figure they would have a stat for that. Hold on. Okay, so let's just okay. It says AI says it says what it says while exact figures vary, a significant and growing percentage of women buy homes before getting married, with studies showing around 65% of women would prefer to buy first, and nearly a third of all US female homeowners purchase their house while single. So let's see, nearly a third bought a house while single.
Yeah.
I love Whoopi's quote when she said,
What up, Divine Photos? Yeah, she's taking them to federal court. So yeah, I saw the MABW video where Kendra is now taking them to federal fucking court. I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. Kendra is gonna take it to the to the grave. She's gonna fight this literally to the grave.
She tell you.
Yeah.
I love Whoopi's quote when she said, I don't want somebody in my house. I relate to that. I don't want nobody in my damn house. either.
Baby, listen to me.
Nobody wants to be in your house, and that's why you're on a podcast, single, still talking about this type of shit. You can't keep a man to even be in your house. But now they gotta try to make it seem like that's a flex, that as a woman, I haven't been able to maintain a relationship long enough or maintain a relationship for a man to even be there. No man wants to be in your house. That's why y'all still single. And y'all only qualify for dudes who need a place to stay. That's why you feel compelled to even say that. I don't know, man, like, Kendra, just yeah, it ain't even worth doing Kendra content. Even though actually she dropped some shit earlier that I wanted to go over. Um, but I don't feel like it. But yeah, we'll see what happened with the whole MABW Kendra thing. We'll see.
When she said, I don't want somebody in my house. I relate to that. I don't want nobody in my damn house.
Baby, listen to me. Now you're talking.
It's so
You keep talking about all these relationships, and I'm like, what the last time I had? It's not even that. It's just that I have fought to find get this peace that I have.
That's
Women don't have peace internally, specifically. They hate sitting with themselves. Yeah, Taraji be on the phone with her manager like, "Please get me another movie. I'm about to damn delete myself." They can't stand sitting with their own brain. They really can't.
Like, what the last time I had? It's not even that. It's just that I have fought to find get this peace that I have.
That's right.
I am, and so
That's right.
I protect it fiercely.
That's right.
Fiercely, even to the point where it's like, hey, girl, let's go out. If I leave my house and go come to where you are, is that going to disturb my peace?
It's gonna disturb your peace because the dude you like ain't gonna like you, and then you gonna go home and cry yourself to sleep. So yes, it's gonna disturb your peace. Living disturbs your peace.
Like, those are the questions I ask.
No, that
It's you sound like a man. Those are questions I used to ask my damn self as a single man. If I leave my house, am I going to disturb my peace? These are men. So now she's like, you can't come here. I ain't going there. And we got to figure it out. It's just such a conundrum. I can't bring you to my mansion, you know.
And this is where I mean, it just goes back to what I said. When a woman buy her own house, it's over. Nail in the coffin of her dating life. Because look, Taraji P. Henson, and see, this is what the blue pill world doesn't get. She's been irreversibly damaged since probably 15 years old. See, when blue pill people assess a situation like Taraji P. Henson, they'll go back to, well, what have you been doing since 30? No, what has she been doing since 14? See, that's what the red pill guys know. See, we'll take it that deep. See, other people who like, oh, she 50. Well, what happened in your 30s and 40s? No, 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 no. She probably had 5 boyfriends from 14 to 19. 5 one night stands and 5 boyfriends by the age of 19, and that's me being conservative. Her pair bonding ability was already shot before she can drink. So, and when they sit on these couches, they'll have you believe they'll talk as if something has only been going wrong for a decade or two. When in reality, something's been going wrong for 35 years with Taraji P dating life.
You know, y'all have to pay to play. They in such a bind, they don't know what to do. They just horned up and they don't know what to do.
I will agree. Yes, a man will be concerned with protecting his peace. Sorry, I'm saying something else. They're trying to protect their peace. They are trying to protect their delusion. I think that's what it is. Taraji asks herself, if I go out here into this environment, are they going to interrupt my delusional state of mind and make me start trying to deal with reality? That's what I think she meant to say. Because
I mean, she just admitted on a public platform. See, and here's the thing: they're not smart enough to know that they're ruining any future prospect of a man, because he might see this interview talking about how you've been ran through by bad boys, and I don't want nobody in my house. What grown man want to deal with a woman who on a public platform talking about, yeah, you ain't no man coming in my house? That evil witch shit. Who wants to be around that? See, power ruins women romantically. From the moment she got in the movie industry, to me, she was cooked. Like her chances of actually getting into a relationship or a marriage that lasts for a lifetime was just pretty much shot, even at that point after Baby Boy. A woman's position is to be under a man taking direction, not being a strong, independent boss babe who in movies and making millions and shit. Women in the spotlight make horrible wives, horrible mothers, honestly. Wait, really? Devon Photo says Kendra G just struck down the video MABW made about the lawsuit. How's that even? Oh my gosh. She might lose her channel. She's just striking down anything. She can't strike down a video. Like, how's that even? It's not copyrighted for me to talk about you on YouTube. I mean, what is she? Because he said something about she copyrighted her picture, but he put a clown nose, some clown glasses, and a clown hat over her face, so you can't even see her face. She's just striking down shit just to strike down shit. She's probably gonna lose. Like, I don't know if she's gonna lose her channel, but it seems like she's willing to lose her channel just to make sure MABW can't do any content about her. Like, let's just look it up. Oh my. Oh gosh. Yeah, these young black girls, they stand no chance having mothers like this. It's sad because I personally know young girls who are like 12 and 13. They're completely ruined. They're fighting in school every day. They cussing and carrying on masculine. Probably, I'm sure, already having sex. They're ruined. Black girls get ruined pretty much instantly based on the culture and people they're around. So yeah, black boys and girls get fucked up like very, very early on in their life. What up, what up, Marslow? Or I don't even know if I'm reading that. I'm just gonna say Mars. What up, Mars? Everybody go join the new channel and be sure to watch all the videos and like and comment on all of them. I need the traction. So yeah, it's called Dating Dysfunctions. Link at the top of the chat. Yeah, if you like my content, this is where it will be from now on. Dating Dysfunctions. This channel that we're live streaming on right now, but pretty much I'm just gonna live stream from it, but none of my short term content is gonna be on here anymore. You can still binge watch all the old shit though. Well, Divine Photos. Okay, thanks. So, okay, tell me, Divine Photos, what do you like more about the new channel, if you don't mind? Oh my gosh, this video is no longer available due to copyright claim by Singles Live. Like, how is it copyrighted? She's just literally copyrighting anything he posts that says her name, but like, he didn't even go over a video. So I guess she's gonna claim her picture was copyrighted. It's stupid. Okay, I guess T Orlando likes the new channel because we're going over some snow bunnies. I don't know what direction the channel's gonna take. I don't know too many channels that cover an equal amount of black and white stories. Okay, Mars says, yeah, so Divine Photos, I'm definitely getting straight to the point. There's no ranting on the new channel. It's boom. I talk for 20 to 30 seconds max, and then we keep it moving. Yeah. And that's because I have vidIQ. So I'm literally, what up, Ivan? I'm literally checking the notes that they're leaving. Like, so I'll run my I'm okay, that's what's up, Divine Photos. I'm I'm running all my videos through AI before I even post them to see what they're saying I need to fix, the thumbnail, if I'm talking too long in my segments, if it's not enough memes, too many memes. So I think the content is solid, but that don't mean that YouTube is going to throw my shit out, and give me a bunch of impressions. And that's really what it boils down to. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if I got it in me to start another channel, y'all. I don't know. I'll still do live streams from this channel, and I'll still post a video here and there. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I take it back. I'm gonna always make content, but it is getting really frustrating though. If I don't see some traction with this channel within 6 months, it's gonna be very frustrating. This worst case scenario, I post a video or two a week. I can't see myself just stop. I can't see myself just stop making content. But yeah, I think camming up would definitely help me, but I'm not gonna do it.
I've been hearing a lot of discourse about dating in Melbourne as of late. I've been hearing a lot of discourse about dating in Melbourne as of late, and I thought I'd contribute to the conversation because I'm finding it dry as a nun's vagina out here. So I have a few theories. The first one is hookup culture. I don't personally partake. I've been celibate for 18 months, but maybe people are banging like rabbits out there, and that's
Celibate for 18 months after 100 body count. You know, because they really feel like being celibate is gonna get them Chad. Or they're looking to trick a sucker into marrying them by saying, "You can't get this coochie until you marry me." Their whole existence is about manipulation. I mean, I don't think I necessarily have to cam up to get traction on YouTube because it's a bunch of motherfuckers who got cartoon characters talking and they blew up. So we'll see. My impressions are not looking too good for the first 4 videos though, but gotta give it time. We'll see what's popping after about 10 videos.
There, and that's when men have decided not to put in effort because they can, you know, get out there, get some. So why?
Well, yeah, men date for sex. So if sex is off the table, I'm not dating you. Like that's like a man coming to the table basically saying, I'm not spending a penny on you during the dating process. I won't even take you to Burger King. What woman signing up for that? Even if he is super handsome. Well, I'll put it like this: what guy signing up for that, or what girl is signing up for that for a relationship? See, women get into relationships for long term security. They'll fuck a guy and have a situationship with a guy. But for a woman actually getting into a quote unquote committed relationship with no provision and security is no point. They wouldn't do it. They just have a situationship with you if they just thought you were hot and got good dick. Women don't get in relationships with guys because they like them. Women get into a relationship with guys for security and protection. Women don't get into relationships for good dick and to look at a handsome face. Versus that might be kind of true for why men get into relationships. Men do kind of get in relationships to get pussy and look at a pretty face.
They can, you know, get out there, get some. So why bother?
See, well, we know she's talking about Chad because 80% of men can't go out there and get some. Like literally. 80% of men, they're thanking their lucky stars if they get a piece of pussy. So yeah, so specifically she was trying to use the celibate game to get Chad to commit, and it's just not gonna work because he got too many options. He's not even gonna play that game with you for a week.
Bother taking a girl out on a date. My other theory is that maybe it's the time of the year, although I thought cuffing season was kind of when it starts to get cooler. So I don't know. Or maybe dating apps just aren't the go, because I always see the same people on there, and like I've been on there on and off for 3 years. So maybe it's like not the best idea. Maybe I should take up running like everyone else, but I'm not a sporty spice. So people, throw your theories out there. Who else is finding it hard dating in Melbourne? Because it's just impossible. I feel like I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. So
she says men aren't taking her out because hookup culture is too easy. But what's really happening is she isn't the woman men are willing to put effort into.
All right, let me get off here. Okay, remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life, ever. Good night, folks.